Welcome back to our vintage playthrough, episode 6. We are just getting the baler hooked up here. We got to get that straw baled so we can get it off the field. We have a lot of prep to do on that field before we can plant our next crop. I think what we're going to do is do a spring crop, so we'll have plenty of time to take care of that. There's so much to do. We got to bale it. We got to lime it. I guess the fertilization will wait until we get a crop in, but we also want to mulch it. It'll be our first time mulching a field in this series. And then we, yeah, a lot of stuff to get that going. This should change. We got some grass in here, but I think if we get this picked up, it'll change to our straw. There it goes. With a little bit of magic. Yeah, we weren't able to get all that picked up on the previous episode with the, well, I should say harvested, because of our manure pit there, which is fine. We'll see how many bales we can get. Oh yeah, let's do a reset on here. Where is the reset counter? Reset bale counter, Alt X. There we go. We'll see how many we get. Again, we already had a little bit of a bale made with the hay that was in the baler here, but first bale, 3,000 liters. Make a little loop here. Corn is coming up. That's quite exciting. End part here first, I guess. Definitely a lot of work for a small field, but like I said, if we can get all the states that we need to get, should get a good harvest out of it. The lime will be probably the most work. Maybe the mulcher will be. We'll see how it goes. But I think without further ado, we shall do a little time lapse here. We're going to have a bunch of bales that need to be made. Actually, it's going to be quite a bit that we're going to get out of it, it looks like. Our nice straw bales. 1,000 liters. We'll definitely get those sold too. Alright, let's get cracking. Don't think we'll have quite enough here to get a full entire bale out of it. Nonetheless, we'll get it picked up because it can go to whatever bale it is when we resume. And we are done. We ended up with 7 bales. That's pretty good, actually. We'll run back, grab the wagon. We'll get those picked up. Let's go ahead and reset this so I don't forget next time. Alt X. 7 bales it was, lucky 7. We'll put those under that awning. I guess that's all we'll get. Those will actually deliver when? Straw. January. It'll be a busy January selling some products. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I was thinking maybe just to run them back and forth with the skid steer, but I guess we'll use the wagon. Let's see if the wagon will work on the A tractor once. I think it would. Then I want to do a test and see if we do a little bit of mulching, if the lime will actually go on the ground or not. Because I remember, so the previous playthrough, when we'd mulch, no, I don't think it was the previous, because I don't think we did any mulching on the... There was one of the playthroughs where I was doing mulching, and if you would mulch, then the lime wouldn't work. But I think that was a bug, and it might have been addressed. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Hopefully it can handle it. I think we got another growth stage yet on our grass. But like I said, all that will go into silage. We're going to sell all the silage this next coming year, which should help tremendously with our profits. So far, so good. We actually have to configure this. Or wait a minute. Maybe we should just leave the sides on it. Because then we can just open it and put them in like that, and then we can take them out. Oh, I guess it's gonna dump. Never mind. Open flap. Why? Oh, maybe we can just open it. There we go. Let's try that. I don't have to constantly configure it. It might be better with the sides anyway. We almost got a full pallet of eggs. Slowly but surely. I think we might have to change the drop side. Well, I guess we can do that when we unload. See what happens when we get some weight on here. Actually, we need it on the other side, I guess, because we're on the wrong side. Side right. There we go. Open the door here for the skid steer, and we'll head on over there. Alright, we got our 7 bales locked in. That one there is a little off. I think it worked fairly well, leaving the sides on. I think before we head back to the unload point, we're gonna have just a little bit of fun and change it up, because I'm sure there's people dying in the audience. We got this great sand dune, and we haven't even played around with it yet. We'll see if we can take a chance and I'll run this tractor up it and see if it can handle it. A great sand dune. We gotta play in the sand just a little bit here. Kinda scary. I think it'll be nice if we can get some extra cash and we can get like a quad or a dirt bike. Do we dare try to go up the steep side of it here? Right here, look at this. Hopefully it don't tip back on us. Let's bring the cruise down a little bit. Oh boy. Can we not flip back? Oh, kind of scary. Oh, she handled it very well. That was a steep hill. Holy moly. Yeah, I think if we get like a dirt bike or a quad, we could really have some fun. Maybe even a side-by-side. That's probably something to watch if we can get one in the sales or something. Oh! Oh! Yeah. I like it. Do we go down it? A very steep hill. Gotta have some fun sometimes. Here we go. Oh! Yeah. That's nuts. Okay. Now that we had a little bit of fun, let's get this back to the farm. We'll get this unloaded in the side area. Obviously, we could probably leave them on the wagon, but we're actually going to have a lot more... well, we're going to do grass bales because we are going to make silage. We'll get that wrapped and we'll get all the silage sold. We have a nice profit. Like, if we sell all the silage right now with what we have, look at that, 22,000. That'll be in March, but we're going to get a lot more because we're going to wrap everything we got off this next harvest on that field. We might even get one more harvest in before the end of the year, too. That'll definitely be our money maker. We are set up for success. We just gotta run with it, I guess. This tractor handled this trailer tremendously. And I like how we don't have to configure it anymore, because it was kind of a pain to get it in that shed, but we can easily just keep the sides on it here. Take all the straps off. If they do fall off the wagon, so be it. They're actually leaning quite crazily right now. Ooh, there they go. Not a problem. Put these back under our awning. If we were to leave the thrashing on, or the bales, yeah, it would count as a mulch state, but our spread wouldn't be wide enough anyway. We're actually better off just running the mulcher on our own. I should probably try to get them straighter than that, but we'll do the best we can do. It's already, what, 3:30 here? We can get it tipped. Be a little tricky sometimes. I suppose we could just put them under like this too. Maybe it would load the wagon better, like straight up and down. Typically you'd go the other way though. Not a big deal. Like I said, these will be gone before the end of the year. And this will be the only straw, right? Yeah, because our other field's canola. So we're not going to get any bales off of that. I guess we'll just stack them in here. Again, not quite the best stacking job, but we did get her done. That's all that'll be in there this year anyway. Well, that is fine. See, our cows are good, right? We're going to let them run on the meadow. If they do run out. They do eat it up pretty quickly, though, but we'll just keep an eye. We got to remember to use the bales on the left side first, because those are the oldest. But we'll probably be good until towards winter, maybe. All right. We'll get this put back, and then we could probably... I'll get one tractor on the mulcher, and then we'll get another on the lime thrower. Probably should put the lime thrower on the A here. There we go. See, we might as well grab the 710. Get that mulcher put on here. I want to do a little bit of testing if we lose a little bit of lime or if it'll be the same before and after mulching. I am not absolutely sure on that. We'll just do a small area. We'll see what kind of a difference it makes. Yeah, so one thing they added with the update here is you can actually do the work direction for the hired help, which is awesome. They finally added that. That was one thing I didn't like that they did, or not adding it to that. Let's just do a little, like I said, just a little bit here. Because if it's not going to lime, I think that's more important. Okay, let's drop her down here. We'll just do a little bit. Oh no! She ain't gonna move. We actually need a more powerful tractor. What is that required? 75. Wow, I didn't realize it was that much. Okay, let's go get the Deutz. This is actually technically still a little underpowered at 71, but it should give us leeway and be able to work. Probably that much is good. We'll back it off. Now we shall grab the lime thrower. We might actually run out too. And if we do, we're going to get the new bags of lime that you can lift by hand. Oh, it is empty here, so we gotta get her filled up first. I think we had 2 pallets left. We have, that's fertilizer. Yeah, 2 pallets of lime. I think one was actually a partial pallet too, so it should disappear here when we use the last of it up. $11.93. Let's get the weight distributed a little bit better. Oh, come on. There we go. In you go. How full is that? It's 80%. So what I think we'll do is I'll just back this in there. Like I said, we'll end up using it all anyway. We're going to have to go shopping and we'll get some more bags. But we do got to do our experiment here and see if the mulching changes anything. Because liming is way more important. We get a bigger yield, for sure. And we haven't figured out what we were going to put in there yet, but I think what we might do is, like I said, as a spring crop, maybe some sunflowers. We can pretty much do, I don't want to say almost anything, because there's root crops and peas which require special harvesters. I guess we'll go right in the middle here, and then we'll see what happens. So it looks like they're both liming. So we got good and okay, and then we got 6.3, 6.2, 6.8. Let's look at the map. I mean, I want to say the mulched area looks better. That's got like more perfect, and then when you come up here, here's the real question. So if we mulch over what's been limed, will that change it? Let's get up here a little bit. And it might not do anything, which is pretty much how it should be. So we got, well, 6, 6, 2, 6, 6, 3. I don't think it changes it by much. Maybe a little bit. But that's 662 right there. It'll be alright. I think we'll just we'll get it limed. I'll shut this off because we're probably not going to have enough time in the day. It's going to get dark on us here. Real quick. Like I said, we'll probably have to run to the store and get some bags. This is a 14-meter spread, but I don't think it was that big, was it? Yeah, it says 14 meters. That should be right. Alright. We are off. That's not quite right. Yeah, looking at the... Let's stop. We're not getting all of it. I don't know why it says 14 meters and then we're not getting... What do you think? Maybe 2 meters on each side, so maybe we should subtract 4 meters? Will it let us do that? Yeah, there we go. 10 meters. Interesting why they did it that way, but I guess it's a modder issue. Let's get the last little bit here. I think we might make, well, most of the field. Really not too bad. Take a quick look here. I mean, there's a little patch here. And then there's this outside spot. Yeah, let's go ahead and run down. We'll get some of the new seeds. I kind of want to... Seeds. New bags. Check those out. Lime isn't crazy expensive, but again, on our budget, probably not the best either. But we can get a few. I wonder if we should take that small trailer, or if we should just take the truck. We could probably just take the truck, I guess. Let's park this here. Because they're such beautiful bags. And I really want to start getting some of those on our area here. Just to check out. They're liftable. We really don't need the skid steer either. I think consumables... Yeah, so here we are. Lime. These bags look so good. And there's... Hats off to the modder for that did this. This should be base game. These are only 50 liters, but it'd be ridiculous to... And that's 1,000 liters. That's a lot of single bags, but we could buy them in the bundle too, right here. And these are liftable as well. 250. And it wouldn't take as long. That's 2,000 right there. I think what we'll do is I do want to see the singles, because this is a new mod. I want to try them out. Let's just get like 3 of these. Let's see, 750. We're going to need more than that. We'll get 8 of these, and then we'll get some singles, and we'll be able to try them all out. I'm eager. Like, realistically, it'd be cool to use these, but it would just take so long to fill an implement. How about like that? 8 bags. And would we spend? Oh, just over $1,000. Let's check them out. Yeah, let's zoom in. That looks really good. Oh man, I love that. It just would take so long to fill these by hand. But we'll give it a go. Have to be fairly close too to get them up here. Like I said, the modder has like everything. He's got the seeds, animal food, all of it. Fertilizer. I think there's even like a gas barrel too. But we do have a gas barrel at home, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, and these, like I said, as well. Is it cheating a little bit? Sure. But it wouldn't take so long to fill. It looks like it got some nice weight to them too. And we slammed it on there. Watch this. Bam. Okay. We got them stacked on. We'll get them locked in. Let's head back home. And we'll see how they pour. I believe you have to turn them upside down. What I might do is we'll take a nap just so we get a little bit more light. Let's see. Guess our spreader was back here. We'll take a nap and then yeah, because it's still June anyway. Did we get paid for our chickens? They don't necessarily. I guess it was in May. Maybe we'll get the... I suppose not necessarily every month we'd get paid either. We'll see. Yeah, let's just take a quick nap. Property maintenance 281. Yeah, I don't see any payment. They don't necessarily reproduce every month, I guess. Again, it's a little something. We have a mod on that. The chicken pen is full. But would they reproduce, that money goes into our account instead of getting wasted. Suggested by a viewer. Okay, so I believe... Let's try a small bag first. Let's just tip it the right side up. Because it's not supposed to dump in. We almost need like a ramp or something. Oh, I guess it's going to show the animation going the wrong way. It does take a little while too. Pull the truck up alongside of it and we can stand on the bed of the truck. But eventually these will be in our storage areas, so I don't know. It's just a very tall spreader. We had like a ramp or something, you know? That should help a little bit, so we can at least see it a little in action. Well, the proper way is to tip it upside down and then pull it over the chute. In it goes. And then again, our big stacks, we just hold it. They all go at once. I think it's definitely going to be the way to go is with the big stacks. It's just, like you say, these little ones look so nice. And we can just hold them this way too, I suppose. Looks like a lot of weight too when they move. Gets lifted off. Could you imagine filling all this whole spreader bag by bag, 50 liters, 50 liters? That'd take forever. Last one here, and then we'll get the stacks in there. Should have a few extra too. But we're probably gonna have to do our canola field as well. Still don't see the lime on the... Gotta be getting close to showing. It is filling, right? There we go. Yeah, something about this is like better than the bags. Or the pallets. The pallets are... Especially when the skid steer tips over. Oh, this is interesting. It's stopped. But it doesn't look like it's full. So, what's going on there? It shows it as full, it just doesn't visually show it. That is interesting. So maybe these mods are not working quite nicely together as they should be. Okay, we get that last little bit on the field done. There's just a small couple stretches. And then we'll probably close out. We'll do the mulching on the next episode. We'll be in the same month. We don't have much here. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like around the outside here, up there, and then this main one here are the two major ones. There's spots here, but we'll get this side area first. I guess we'll leave this end here too, because if we have extra, we'll come back and get that. There's mainly this end area here. Okay, off we go. Just gotta remember that this is 10 meters instead of 14. I don't know why the spread was wrong. But at least we got it figured out. Alright, and then we'll do down the center here. then we come back and finish up on these spots over here. Pretty good. Yeah, right in front of us, and then on the end. On the side down here. We're probably over liming in some spots too. How does that look? That's more majority of it, I guess. Yeah, 66275 50. That looks good. We'll go with that. And again, we'll have to, well, we'll mulch on the next episode. And then we almost kind of got to decide what we're going to put in here. We probably will do a spring crop. Otherwise, we'll end up having to do like wheat or barley again. I don't really want to, or canola, but we already did those. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. But we'll plan on a spring crop, I guess. All right, I'm going to run this back, get this stuff put away. And then we'll see you on the next one.